All right, gentlemen, it's International Fight Week. I'm very tired, but I'm excited for Saturday. All right, let's get into my predictions. You know what I'm saying, dude? The early prelims. Cody Durden and Alessandre Costa. I'm going Costa. Um, Durden is just one of those guys that makes his careers by fighting short notice or fighting cans or fighting people making their debut. I think Costa is. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. I don't think Costa is like a champ level fighter or nothing, but I do think he is top 15, maybe top 25 competition. Overall, I don't I don't want Cody Durden cut, but man, 18, 10, and 1 is a record you can have in mixed martial arts. So that's my opinion on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say Costa by KO or TKO. Probably round two. Next up, Ryan Gondra and Zachary Reese. It's a close fight on the odds. Holy crap, Gondra lands way more. God, I'm tired. I'm gonna go Gondra, probably by TKO or TKO. There's no real advantage for Reese except his reach. He's coming off a loss. He's just like Cody Durden, man. Like he's really just there to be a gatekeeper jobber. So yeah, I'm going Gondra by TKO. Next up, we got Fareed Bashrat and John Garza. I think John Garza is making his debut. I don't think a minus 600 betting line is fair. Um, I am gonna pick Fareed Basharat, but these debuting guys usually do pretty well sometimes, you know. Um, just the way I see it is Fareed Basharat. He's obviously undefeated. I don't think that means shit, but he's got more experience, almost double. No, he does have double, almost triple the experience. Um, yeah, I just don't really know John Garza. I know he's good. There's just yeah, the way I see it. Oh my god. Experience is the best thing someone can have, and Fareed has more than Garza. Next up, we're finally out of the trenches. We got Damian Pinas and Cesar Almeida. I'm going Pinas. What a name, right? Seen all the other video predictions, and everybody makes jokes. I'm not here to do that, although it is a funny name. Going Pinas. Probably by KO in round one, maybe round two. That's my predictions. I'm not going to overthink it today. Next up, we got Tracy Cortez and Wang Kong. I'm going Wang Kong. The way I see it, Tracy Cortez is good. Better than most people give her credit for, sure. But I just can't pick a fighter that's going to wear fake eyelashes and paint her nails to have a fucking fist fight for 25 minutes, right? I believe her last loss was Blanchfield or Barbara. Can't really remember, but the UFC desperately wants her to be like champ or really top rank. I just don't see it, honestly. Like, she's good, but she just doesn't have her priorities in fighting like Wing Kong. Wing Kong only wants to win and excel in the sport. Cortez just wants like money and fame and to be known as a pretty girl, so that's my logic. I'm picking Wing Kong probably by decision, maybe submission. That's that's really it. That's it for the early prelims. We're gonna get to the prelims now. We got oh my days, Luke Riley and Kai Kamaka the third. I'm going Luke Riley, 100%. Kai Kamaka could present some issues, just like I forgot his last name, but he's Joshua Van's teammate. Nah, that's who Luke Riley lost fought. It wasn't as easy as most people thought, but I think Luke Riley will win, probably by TKO, maybe decision. Um, Yeah, I'm just, again, I'm not overthinking it. Luke Riley is upcoming. They want him to be a star. Kai Kamaka has 7 losses on his record. Yeah, picking Luke Riley by TKO or decision. Next up, we got Garbrandt and Yanez. I really like this fight, but man, Yanez's last fight should not have been a draw. I forgot who it was against. I'm totally blanking on names. My brain's slow and tired. But excuse me. I think Cody Garbrandt is done. All right. He's like what, 34, 35. He got that stupid eye tattoo. His last fight, he won because the guy kept fouling him, which is fair. I don't think he should have lost. It could have been a draw, but yeah, I'm picking Adrian Yanez by KO. Probably in 2. He just got slick boxing. He's lasting longer, if that makes sense. He's got a way better reach. His boxing is better. It sucks what's happening to Cody Garbrandt, man. He used to be really good. I don't think he was like a world beater or anything, but he was a champ. I think he was a defending champ. Like he's good, but something happened with him that he's just not engaging, and I don't know. I don't really know what is Cody Garbrandt's issue, but he just does not fight like he should. Next up, we got Elisha Ellison and Gable Stevenson. I don't like this piece of shit. First of all, his past is absolutely disgusting. I don't think he should be this big of a favorite. I think he's the biggest favorite in UFC history. He is an amazing wrestler, all right? He is probably as good as a wrestler as you can get. Um, with that being said, I'm my brain's telling me Stevenson, but my heart wants Ellison, so I'm gonna pick Ellison. I will personally be putting like $10 to $30 on Ellison because that is an insane payout if he wins. The way I see it, he's 5-2. He's actually experienced losses. He's been in the UFC. Sure, he's not great. He's not top 15. I don't think Gable Stevenson will be top 10, really. I think he's too small. He's a great wrestler, but when you're that small, wrestling guys like Volkov or whatever it may be are going to be difficult. His striking is pretty bad. He's got John Jones in his corner with Gordon Ryan, the fucking Legion of Doom as a corner, but I'm gonna pick Elisha Ellison mainly because of that money line. That is just too good to ignore. I also think Stevenson is probably too confident living in the limelight of being 3-0. Like I get the hype, I really do, but let's see him against some real heavyweights. I'm picking Ellison. I want him to win. I hate Gable Stevenson. He's a great wrestler, but he's a piece of shit human being. That leaves us to I think this is the last fight on the prelims. Yep. Robert Whitaker and Nikita Krylov. Man, how the mighty have fallen. This is genuinely an insane record to have for both of these guys. I'm gonna pick Krylov. I know everybody's picking bloody Bobby Knuckles, mate, but I never really seen the Robert Whitaker hype. When he was on the come up and he's fighting Yoel Romero, sure, I got it. But in the last like 5 or 6 years, he's looked so bad. Um, they're pretty similar people fighting and whatnot, but Whitaker is gonna be small. At least he's not fighting a southpaw this time. But overall, man, I think I think Whitaker's gonna lose, man. I saw his podcast with Demetrius Johnson. He's Father Time's catching up, man. He's thinking about retiring, one last run. That's never a good thought to have in this business. So I'm gonna pick Krylov, probably by KO. I mean, Rob was speaking about how light heavyweights hit way harder and it's scary and stuff. So I'm gonna pick Krylov, man. Bobby Knuckles has been out for like a year. It takes us to the first fight on the main card. King Green and Terrence McKinney. Um, I like this fight. I don't really care who wins. All I know is someone's going out within 5 minutes, and I love that. I love both of these guys, but I'm gonna go McKinney. Um, he's younger, probably hits harder, way more explosive. Um, King Green has been chinned a lot. Obviously, it's by very good guys, but I think McKinney will probably land like a flying knee or an elbow or overhand or something. Get the job done in round one. I'm picking McKinney. I could see it either way. Like this is just a pick'ems fight. I don't know how they're not both like 110 favorites. I'm just gonna pick McKinney. Again, I don't really care who wins or loses. Either way, it's gonna be a great explosive 5 minutes, and that's all I really want to see. So I'm picking Terrence McKinney by KO. Next up, we got Brandon Royval and Loner Kavanagh. I'm going to pick. I'm gonna pick Royval. Um, Kavanagh lost to Charles Johnson. It was very like humbling, and he got the experience he needed of losing. But I think it still might be too early for him. I don't see him KOing Royval. Maybe he could win a decision, but I think Royval's just been in there too many times. Like, yeah, he's almost at the Brazilian 10, but he's got good experience. He knows what not to do. He's coming off a KO loss. He probably wants to get a good win. Um, yeah, I mean, he probably has more power than Royval, but Royval's got the volume, experience, the movement. I'm gonna pick Royval by decision. Um, yeah, I just don't think Kavanagh is quite ready for all that yet. He did beat Moreno, and he is an older guy like Royval, but I think Royval might have a chip on his shoulder, you know? That leaves us to the featured fight of the night, Sandhagen and Bautista. I love Sandhagen, man. Like, I mean, look at me. You know, I love Sandhagen. We love Sandhagen around here. But just like Garbrandt, something with this guy is just not clicking the way it used to. Like, I think he's got a new camp or he's training at Tiger Beetle, which is his gym. I'm honestly not sure. I think he still has Whitman in his corner, but he's just not who he once was. I don't know why. He doesn't do the things he used to do. He almost got KO'd by fucking Marab, for Christ's sakes, you know? Their last fight was a while ago. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, if not longer. I think Bautista is much better. I think Corey Sandhagen did not get much better. I think he's kind of plateaued, if not declined, which is weird. It just doesn't make sense. He has everything to be so good, but he's just not clicking right. So I'm picking Bautista probably by decision, maybe by KO. I could see the KO happening, but I'm picking Bautista by decision. I love Sandhagen, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he comes out and puts on a masterclass. But I'm just thinking Sandhagen, he's not. He might be done. I don't think he's done, but he needs to reinvent himself, basically. And that leaves us with the co-main event of the evening. BSD, Benoit Saint Denis, and Paddy Pimblett. This is a good fight. I'm gonna honestly pick Pimblett. I'm gonna pick Pimblett because we know he can accumulate damage. Maybe he hasn't fully recovered from Gaethje fight. Who knows? I think he has, but I think he'll probably hurt BSD a lot on the feet. BSD will shoot a takedown or something, grab a leg, and get guillotined or triangled. Maybe even KO'd. I don't think Paddy Pimblett is like levels above him. I just think like the style makes the fight, right? Like I just can't see BSD knocking Pimblett out. I think Pimblett's probably a better grappler. Again, it's not like he's worlds above BSD. I think they're both awkward, not very good, and just kind of I would say they're top 15 material, not top 5 material. The fact that BSD is in the top 5 and Pimblett, what's Pimblett right now? 6? That blows my mind. The lightweight division has fallen. So I'm gonna pick Pimblett probably by sub, maybe TKO. And then the Mac is back. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2. Max is, of course, almost at the Brazilian 10. McGregor coming off a 5-year layoff with a broken leg. Um, this one's tricky. The odds have shortened a lot, which I like. I didn't think it was gonna be that far, you know. I'm gonna pick McGregor. My heart wants McGregor, but my mind says Max, and I'm going with my heart on this one. I think McGregor's smart for picking it at 170. Max looks absolutely rough. He's been chinned, dropped, or wobbled in his last like 7 fights. And I think McGregor's going to be super powerful and explosive in the first 2 rounds. If it goes to 5 rounds, I'll pick Max. But I can't see Max KOing McGregor like Poirier. He does have a lot of volume and he has more strength, but going up to 170 will probably affect his cardio. His chin will be a bit better, I think, but he's not going to be in the shape he was at 155 or 145, right? Like, he's not going to be yoked. He's not going to be super fast and explosive. I think McGregor could probably get it done in 1 or 2. It might be like a controversial late stoppage or early stoppage type of thing, where McGregor like drops him and just drops ground and pound, and then like Herb Dean, I think is the ref, he might just call it, right? That's what I envision. I mean, maybe even McGregor shoots some takedowns on him. I could see that. But I predict a standing fight. I think McGregor will catch him with like a counter hook, counter straight, while Max is doing his volume. And yeah, I mean, my mind's saying Holloway, my heart's saying McGregor. I want McGregor to win. It's better for the sport. It's better for him. I think the Mac might be back. Obviously, I don't think he'll be in the top 15 at 170. Those guys are absolute killers. I just think he'll be able to beat a Max Holloway at 170. He's out of his weight. He's coming back pretty fast. Granted, he took no damage, but even Oliveira wobbled him. And I would say McGregor has more power than Oliveira. He's probably right behind Taporia with power. Definitely not game plan as Taporia in execution, but I'm gonna pick McGregor by KO or TKO. I think it'll be an early stoppage, robbery, controversial. But yeah, those are my picks, guys. This is for International Fight Week, UFC 329, McGregor Holloway 2. This card is stacked. One of the best cards all year, if not the best. I would say it beats the White House in terms of fighters and good matchups, but the White House was a spectacle and it was just fucking insane. But with that being said, those are my picks, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you next week for some more picks. I'm out.